All right, let's jump into the problem of the day. Please be sure to answer the questions that I ask out loud, and definitely think about how your work is the same or different from what we talk about together. All right, what does our representation of this problem need to show? Go ahead and say it out loud. Yeah, we've got a total of 1,278 pencils. We need to divide those into 3 pencil boxes to see how many go in each box. Another way of saying that is we know the total and the number of groups, and we need to figure out how many go in each group. Right, so here's one way that you might have shown that. Labeled number sentence. I bet that a lot of you also started by showing 1,278 in place value blocks, probably like this, where you showed 1,200, 7 tens, 8 ones. Okay, so, excuse me, how many groups do I need to make so that I can divide my 1,278 into, and why? Go ahead and say it out loud. Right, 3 groups, because my divisor is 3. So I'm going to draw over here. Three groups for us. Okay, great. So I'm ready to divide. Now, I've got 1,000 here, but I've got 3 groups. And I know I have to divide equally between groups, so I can't just put the 1,000 into one of the groups and not have anything in the other 2. It's tricky. What can I do with my 1,000 to help me divide it? Go ahead and say it out loud. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I could actually take my 1,000 and I could regroup it into 10 hundreds. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hundreds is the same as 1,000, so that's now gone. Huh. Well, why did I have to regroup the 1,000 to make 10 hundreds? Say it out loud. Right, we couldn't take that 1,000 and divide it equally into our 3 groups, so instead we had to regroup it as 10 hundreds. Okay. This is going to be important for us today. I want you to please go ahead and read this with me. Go. When we have an amount we cannot share equally into our groups, we have to regroup. Great. All right, so now I've actually not got 2 hundreds, I have 12 hundreds. How can I share 12 hundreds equally between 3 groups? Say it out loud. Yeah, I could put 4 hundreds in each group. $100 in each group. 2 hundreds. Sorry, 3 hundreds. 4 hundreds. Totally. So I could have done it the way I just showed, where I took 3 at a time and put them into the groups until I ran out. But I also could have used multiplication to help me know that there would be 400s in each group. How could I have done that? Say it out loud. Right, I could think what factor times 3 would get me as close as possible to 12. 3 groups times 4 in each group equals 12. All right, this is our second key point. Read it with me. We can think of the multiplication fact that gets us as close as possible to the amount we need to share. Huh, Well, let's try that out with our tens here. We've got 7 tens, have to share them into 3 groups. What multiplication fact could help us do this? Say it out loud. Right, we could think 3 groups times 2 in each group equals 6. We could share 6 tens equally by putting 2 in each group. Well, why did I think about a multiplication fact that equals 6, not one that equals 7? Say it out loud. Yeah, there is not a factor that we can multiply by 3 to get 7. So we just have to get as close as we can. 6 was as close as we could get. But now we have this leftover 10. What should I do with it? Why? Say it out loud. Right. I could regroup it. I could make 1 10 into 10 ones. So that 10 is now gone. I have to regroup it because I can't share 1 10 equally between the 3 groups. Okay, so now we've got not 8, but actually 18 ones. What multiplication fact can help us know what to share into each group? Say it out loud. Yeah, 3 times 6 equals 18. 3 groups with 6 in each group equals 18. We used up all of these ones. Awesome. All right, what's our quotient? Say it out loud. Yeah, 426. We have 400 plus 20 plus 6. That's how many pencils go in each of our 3 boxes. Cool. Go ahead and click on the arrow. You can move to the next slide.